15 biggest bodybuilders. Being a bodybuilder is a way of life rather than a sport, but most professional athletes will say that the dedication and hard work is well worth it. Here is a look, in no particular order, at the best of the best. Coming in at number 15, Dennis Wolf. This famous bodybuilder was born in the town of Tokmak, Kyrgyzstan in 1978. His first competition was in 1999 when Dennis had just turned 21. A few years later, in 2003, Dennis Wolf won the championship in Germany and so began the journey of becoming a professional bodybuilder. His professional career began with a victory in the Amateur World Championship in China in 2005. And his last major achievement is a victory in the Australian Grand Prix in 2011. Damn! Look at his wings! At number 14, Lee Haney. Lee Marvin Haney was born on November 11, 1959, South Carolina. He is one of the most legendary bodybuilders in the history of bodybuilding. 8 consecutive years he won the title Mr. Olympia, surpassing the achievements of Arnold Schwarzenegger, 7-time winner of this title. Many believe he is the best bodybuilder of the era. Look at his face. At number 13, Johnnie O Jackson. At the moment, he is the strongest bodybuilder in the world. The sum of his triple base is 1,023 kilograms. Wow! Johnnie Jackson, born in Hamilton, New Jersey in 1971, where he spent his youth. In 2003, he made his debut appearance at the Olympia, finishing 11th. Man, this dude looks like he stuffed his body with boulders, man. Damn! Coming in at number 12, Flex Wheeler. Kenneth Flex Wheeler was born on 23rd of August 1965 in Fresno, California. Since childhood, Flex was interested in martial arts. He worked hard and was well developed physically. He became a professional bodybuilder and took the stage name Flex, Flexible. Arnold Schwarzenegger spoke of Wheeler as one of the greatest bodybuilders he ever saw. The first tournament Flex won was in 1989. It was the NPC Mr. California Championships. In 1993, he took 2nd place at the Olympia after Dorian Yates. That he repeated in 1998 and 1999. Man, look at him. The man looks like a pit bull. Man, check the wrinkles in his face. You gonna tell me that doesn't look like a pit bull to you? At number 11, Roelly Winklaar. Bodybuilder Roelly Winklaar is a relatively recent discovered talent. Yet, his mass and proportions are comparable with the best professional athletes in the world. Roelly is from the island of Curacao. Hey ladies, my name is Roelly Winklaar, and I'm the sexiest, smoothest bodybuilder you'll ever find. At number 10, Phillip Heath. Phillip Heath Gerard was born on December 18, 1979 in Seattle. In 1998, Phil went to the University of Denver where he was accepted into the men's basketball team as shooter. He soon became indispensable for the team. Phil decided to pursue bodybuilding. During the 3 years of his performances, Heath did not suffer a single defeat and he rose to the status of a professional quicker than anybody before him.
Yeah, I ain't got time to waste. So it's either I bring it or I go home. I chose to bring it.
At number 9, Dorian Yates. Dorian Yates Andrew Menzies, born April 19, 1962 in England. He grew up in the Healy, Staffordshire village near the city of Birmingham. At 19, he was arrested for involvement in the riots and was sentenced to 6 months detention in a correctional youth centre, Wotton, where he took up sports. Dorian later won the championship in Britain in the heavyweight division. In his career, Dorian Yates was the 6th-time winner of the Olympia from 1991 to 1997. Because of his injuries, Yates was forced to resign from his amazing career with 15 wins and 2 second-place finishes. Let me flex my gun for you. Yeah, look at that. At number 8, Kai Greene. He was born on July 12th in Brooklyn, New York. When he turned 6, he was placed in the custody of the state. For the next 10 years, he constantly moved and found a sanctuary in lifting weights. He was not even 19 when he got the professional status in the Federation of Bodybuilding without using performance-enhancing drugs and steroids. He took a break from bodybuilding, but 16 years later, moved into the professional ranks IFBB.
Hey you! Who you looking at? You looking at me? Don't let me come over there to get you!
At number 7, Lou Ferrigno. Lou Ferrigno, Great Lou. The name is inscribed in gold letters, the history of bodybuilding. The story of this extraordinarily talented and dedicated bodybuilder began November 9, 1951 in Brooklyn, New York. He started bodybuilding fairly early and later won Mr. Universe, becoming the youngest winner of the competition in the history of bodybuilding. Ferrigno turned into a dangerous rival for Arnold Schwarzenegger at a very young age. As a kid, they underestimated me, and I almost beat Arnold Schwarzenegger's butt. At number 6, Gunter Schlierkamp. Gunter Schlierkamp was born the 2nd of February 1970 in Olfin, Germany, near Düsseldorf, and had a very strict upbringing. When Gunter was 16, he went to work as a mechanic and started going to a gym at the time. In the fall of 1988, he competed for the first time in the heavyweight division. The 5 subsequent performances were triumphant for him. At number 5, Markus Ruhl. Markus Ruhl, the real watermelon of bodybuilding. As spoken of him, Sean Ray, born February 22nd, 1972 in Darmstadt, Germany. Markus became interested in bodybuilding when he was 19 years old and was the first German in the history of bodybuilding to receive professional status from the IFBB immediately after winning the national championship. Yeah, he definitely looks like a watermelon. At number 4, Dennis James. Dennis Tyrone James was born in May 1969 in Heidelberg, Germany. Although he excelled in various sports, his first love was football, and in 1988 he began bodybuilding. 10 years later, James won the US Championship in 1988 and till this day remains one of the most publicized bodybuilders ever.
Look at me resting my head on my breast. My breast so big I can sleep on them.
At the number 3 spot, Gregg Valentino. The most flamboyant bodybuilder ever is no doubt Gregg Valentino, who has the biggest hands in the history of bodybuilding. Gregg is a columnist for the magazine Muscular Development, 6 to 8 pages. Gregg worked as a school bus driver for physically challenged children, a fact known to many.
Yeah, I just couldn't bother to work out, you know. I went to the doctor and the doctor just did some plastic surgery and yeah.
And holding down the number 2 spot, Arnold Schwarzenegger. Arnold began playing football at a very young age, but when he turned 14, chose a career as a bodybuilder. He began training in Club Gold's gym in Santa Monica, California, under the patronage of Joe Wader. In 1970, at the age of 23, he won his first title, Mr. Olympia in New York. He went on to win this competition 8 times and has many accomplishments that include Hollywood movie star and Governor of California. Bodybuilder, Hollywood movie star, politician. What's next, Mr. Schwarzenegger? Yeah, what's next? And coming in at number 1, Ronnie Coleman. Ronnie Coleman was born in Bastrop, Louisiana in 1986. He graduated cum laude from Grambling State University, GSU, with a Bachelor of Science in Accounting. While studying, he played football as a middle linebacker with the GSU Tigers, and later he started bodybuilding. Coleman won for the first time as a professional at the Canada Pro Cup in 1955. He has made 3 training videos, The Unbelievable, The Cost of Redemption, and On the Road.
Yeah, you know Jax in Mortal Kombat? Yeah, that's my brother.